big announcement of the week, which was Rishi Sunak's announcement on the economic response to COVID. And in the course of that, I'm sure you heard him say, no nationalist can ignore the undeniable truth. This help has only been possible because we are a United Kingdom. And he was talking about a total of £4.6 billion, which has gone to Scotland to help with COVID. He was right about that, wasn't he?
No, and fundamentally I don't think he's right to be making sort of overtly political points about this. I've tried throughout this not to do that because I think what we're dealing with right now is too important for that. But it's a nonsense argument. I mean, look across the world from the Republic of Ireland. I heard your interview with the Taoiseach earlier on to smaller countries all over who have, in some respects, actually had bigger fiscal stimulus than the UK. The issue here right now is that he holds the borrowing powers, because remember, this is borrowed money, and the people of Scotland will play their part in repaying that borrowing just as people elsewhere in the UK. It's a limitation on the powers right now of the Scottish Government that mean we have to rely on the Treasury. And if he wants to give more flexibility, which we've been asking for the Scottish Government around borrowing in particular, then we can do more even than we are doing right now as the Scottish Government. But these kind of nonsense points, frankly, I think are a bit regrettable and ridiculous, particularly given the severity of what we face.
We're in this very, very strange situation now, Nicola Sturgeon, where I am going to mention the fact that enthusiasm for independence, according to the polls, is now rising in Scotland, and there is a clear majority for independence, and you don't talk about it. While this coronavirus epidemic goes on, are you simply going to hit the pause button on all constitutional arguments and all constitutional developments?
Look, at the moment I'm focused 100% on tackling COVID, and people can agree with that or not agree with it, but until we're out of this crisis, that is going to continue to be the case. I think everybody knows I want Scotland to be independent, but maybe the scenario that you've just outlined there has a lesson in it for my own party. You know, at no point during this have I weighed my decisions on a political basis or on a constitutional basis, but as you say, at a time when I and the SNP have not been talking about independence all the time, but getting on with the job of autonomous decision making and trying to take the right decisions to get the country through a crisis, support for independence appears to have increased. So maybe there's a bit of a lesson in there about show, not tell. So who knows?
We will make America great again.